Welcome back to the channel, guys and girls, or welcome to the channel if you're new. In this video we have the new Star Wars update, so we're going to allow this to play through. So this could be our first playthrough on the new season, or the new update. It's only going to be 30 days, so we should get as much done as possible. We did get the Battle Pass. Got the Jedi Eevee. And it looks like we got a new contrail, so we're going to try that out. But as we drop in, you can see we're probably not going to keep it, because it does interfere with a lot of our views. So week 0, here's our quests. We didn't actually get to reading all of them before the game started. But the loading right here is pretty cool, the waiting lobby. I think it's nice because you can see all the new Star Wars effect type styles. So I think it's going to be really interesting. Hopefully you enjoy it. 16 minutes long, and let's get into it. As per usual, we have a scenic view for dropping in, just to give a nice, calm, pleasant view before we get in the rampage. So there's 4 new locations. On each corner there's one, and then there's actually a location in the middle by Boxcar. If anybody remembers where the main train station is in the center, Boxcar area. So it looks kind of normal here until you get to the view we're going in over here, and this is what I was saying, the contrail actually blocks your view, and it's probably way more visible for other people to see you gliding in if you're using the contrails with this. So we do drop in, which is going to be the bottom right, over by the 2 turtles. You can see the turtles are still in the water here. Looks like there's only one guy here, but the turtles are off to our right. The female's the furthest to the right, and then the male is closest to the main land here. I wanted to mark where this guy was, and I realized that's actually one of the quests as well, is to use the markers. So Outpost Enclave is our first land in this new season. We're not going to add any music into it just because we don't want to accidentally get some kind of copyright for just some random music on the first game of the new season. So we're going to leave it fresh. We're going to try not to talk though, we're going to allow the game to take its place. Just trying to loot up. It looks like we need 20 items in these new locations. We've only gotten 3 or 4. So this guy came out of nowhere, and it doesn't seem like a bot, but I guess he dropped down this hole. Kind of freaked me out, hit me for 35. I was kind of glitching here, so I just decided to shockwave away. Wasn't worth dying in the first game. So it sounds like he shockwaved away too. I don't know if he realized I didn't go too far away from this location or not. But he is, like, over in this direction somewhere. So we do have some more specific signaling. So it looks like we completed a quest for using commands 4 times, and we hit this guy quite a bit. We broke his shield and hit him for, I believe, 40 white. Didn't want to use our last shockwave though. This kind of looks like the same guy, but I don't think it is. It is Star Wars season, so everybody's gonna be wearing these outfits. Doesn't look like the Earth sprites are gonna be in this season either. We do still have the wind sprites and the water sprites though. So this could be our first time actually trying out these newer weapons because this is our first game on. So it seems like the cooldown is going to be the main issue, is trying to control your hit rate fire with your cooldowns. The cooldown is in the bottom of your reticle or your center scoping area. Figured we should test out these items before we drop one of them. Don't know which one's going to be the best for us. This one looks like the same as the gray, so we're just going to drop the gray. So I noticed there's a couple similar items, but they are different by name. So there's like a 1QA11, 1QA14. I'm not saying those are actually the numbers, I'm just saying they're that similar. So we found our first character to talk to here. We're actually trying to go to our second location, which is going to be bottom left on the map. Samurai Solitude, I guess. And there's actually quite a bit of quests over here. You see the markers just pop up as we crest over the steps here. And I guess that was the last remaining one up here, so we're going to have to go down now. And somebody actually had it boxed in, actually over here. I don't know how I didn't see this one on the way over. So this will be the last one of the quest in this location. So So we are in top 10 now, and we're in the storm, so we're going to have to get out of here as soon as possible. We still have 2 eliminations, 7 people remaining. We haven't tried any of the vehicles yet. The flying vehicles, the new vehicles. I was thinking about grabbing the bandages, but I didn't want to drop any of my items for him. For anybody that's new and watching this, I do put music in the background normally. I just didn't do it in this one because it is the first episode and I didn't want it to get any kind of flags from YouTube. So if you have stuck around this long and you do like the content, go ahead and click the like button. Click subscribe if you'd like to see more. It is greatly appreciated. Let's get back to it. So we have no clue where these hits were actually coming from here. We just started panicking. This side is probably in front of us, but we don't know how far. So we just threw those new items just to cause a distraction in a way so we can heal up a little bit. So looking at it in hindsight, we should have came back, grabbed the minis, and then the big pots. Because the Chug Jug actually healed some of our white health first. This looks like a different kind of pump. ACP Scatter Blaster. I still don't quite know where this opponent was. I was assuming they were either in the buildings here or up on top of this mountain. Looks like we got 2 other opponents now, so we're in the top 3. I don't know how I didn't see this guy when I crested the hill here, but hit him for 100. Hit him again for 69. We do have a big pot, so we're going to go ahead and pop this. This is our first llama that we've seen. I don't know if this is the only kind of llama. I was hoping there's going to be a whole bunch of mats, but it didn't drop any mats at all. Except from the farming of it. So we can't really get a shot here, so we're going to try and move around and try and sneak up on this guy. Looks like we're heading into storm though, so we're going to have to move quickly. Looks like there was a medallion or something north of Canyon Crossing, but we can't get to it. Okay, so storm's actually pushing in, so we're going to have to cross with a shockwave here. There's another llama, it's just below us. And this guy is still firing at our builds across the way, so he didn't realize that we actually jumped over. We are in the top 2, so this is going to be the last remaining guy. Got a double headshot for the victory royale. If you liked the video, go ahead and click the like button if you'd like to see more. Go ahead and click subscribe. Click the notification bell so you see next time I post next video, which is usually scheduled Pacific time every single day, sometimes twice. And we do shorts as well. We haven't done any for the new season yet because this is the first game on. But thanks again. Stay safe. Stay positive. Have an amazing day. We're going to go through the little quests over here just to show what we've completed and what's required before we end this off. So if you'd like to see what's remaining, stick around. So it looks like we completed all of them except for the bonus goal in the story. The Pro-Am, we didn't really know there was anything for this, but there's a loser fruit pack. And we do have loser fruit skin, so we probably want to do that next. The alignment quests. And that's going to be in the video. Thanks again. The only character we talked to was Wookiee Team Leader. And we did get the umbrella as well, and it's going to be right here. So I thought that was pretty cool. Death Star umbrella. Peace.